In today's NBA matchup, Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers prepare for an exciting clash against Trae Young and the new-look Atlanta Hawks squad. Both teams come in with strong momentum and a lot to prove. Will the Lakers extend their impressive winning streak, or will Atlanta pull off a surprising upset? Watch the full video to see how it all plays out.
Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Austin Reeves. Rui Hachimura is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Here's Daniels. Back to Young. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's a tough take right there. This is what makes Trae Young special. Willing to go in there and stay composed under pressure.
Pass to Hachimura. From deep, Reeves. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Young. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Rizashea. Porzingis with a screen on Reeves. 6 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Austin Reeves picks one up. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Rizashea out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff. And he knocks down the first one. And out on the wings, Zach Rizashea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And so he makes both from the line. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Young against Doncic. Young, the pass to Daniels. And here's Johnson. Outside Young. Shot clock at 5. And Ayton pulls it down. Smart outside. Young against Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Ayton. That's in, coming off an assist from Smart.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Lakers. They're in 10th place, but it's early on, so they have time to recover.
When I look at the Lakers, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
And based on their early returns, it's really hard to see that position changing very much in one direction or another. I see them as a team that's right there in the middle of the pack, but not one that's ready to make any leap this year.
Now here's Johnson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. A nice shot by Young.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Doncic against Young. Hachimura outside. On target from range.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Pass to Young for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
Now here's Smart. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Reeves outside. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And it's Doncic missing.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Johnson passes to Young. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Lakers lead by 3. And here's Hachimura. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Ayton. Porzingis misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And here's Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Now here's Young. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Young's got 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Atlanta making a change here. Kennard's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in for Doncic. And the Lakers with possession here. 3-point lead. They get it back.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
That's good from Ayton. Well, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Brent.
It always does, B.A. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year that doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system, and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Daniels passes to Porzingis. Here's Risache. The three is up. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Hachimura outside. Outside Reeves. There's the triple. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Reeves has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Hawks trail by 5. Kennard outside. Outside Johnson. Ayton against Porzingis. Back to Johnson. Kennard for 3. Sinks it from distance.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And the Lakers have possession. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Reeves. It's James on the wing. Inside. Here's Ayton. Good D by Porzingis.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Here's Risache. 5 points in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. .59 seconds left in the first. Pass to Young from deep three-point land. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Stolen. Down low. Now here's Green. He's closely guarded. Young finds Kennard. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. Okongwu has the open look. Outside for Green. Pass to Gay. Young looking around. Up and over Doncic. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 11.
Soft leaner with no one there to contest. Probably made it a little more difficult than he had to.
Off order. We'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Hayes. James is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Laravia in at the small forward position. Drains the triple.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Doncic with it. 17 points for him last game against Miami.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
He hits the back iron and sinks it. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Young can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. James, and the 10-footer finds the target. He's got 5.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Young. Here's the 3. And it's Young again missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And finished off by Hayes.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Hawks trail by 4. Kennard outside. Now Young. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Kennard for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Now Los Angeles with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. To the wing on the left. Pass to Doncic. James outside. To the paint. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Hayes.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Green. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Laravia. Here's Johnson. He picked up 15 in their last win against Milwaukee.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Back to Okongwu. Will it go? Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. James outside. Pass to Hayes. And here's Ayton. Here's Smart. Fires the three. And Smart nails the triple.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Smart. Stolen by Kennard. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Over Doncic. Back to Daniels. To the inside. Here's Young. It's tipped. And that one good. The Lakers lead by 5. Pass to James. Smart outside. Doncic outside. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Okongwu. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Daniels. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James against Kennard. And slam dunk by James.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Kennard. Rebound, the Lakers. Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
Here's Young. Pass to Daniels. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Daniels has got his first 2 points.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The Lakers lead by 7. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis comes in for Kennard, and it's Risache in for Trae Young. Pass to Reeves. It's stolen by Johnson. And here they come.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. And there's the screen. Fires the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Daniels. Porzingis with it. Here's Risache. 5 points in the game. Now Hachimura. And here's Reeves. Lets a three fly. The Lakers with another miss.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Porzingis, the putback. Emphatic putback by Kristaps.
It's so hard to keep Porzingis off the boards, and the timing right there on the putback. Wow.
Reeves against Johnson. Reeves, the pass to Smart. Knocks it down from distance. Smart's got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Porzingis. Ooh, Porzingis using that length in the paint.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Ayton passes to Vincent. From deep, Reeves buries it from 3. He's got 12.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Rizachet. Now here's a Kongwu. Porzingis with it. He's covered by Ayton. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 7. To the middle. It's stolen by a Kongwu. And now the Hawks on the break. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Rizachet. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Hachimura outside. No good from outside.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Stolen by Ayton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Rizachet. Here's a Kongwu. Left side, Porzingis. Back to a Kongwu. Clock at 6. Outside Johnson. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 10 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers ahead for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Rizachet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. And it's Doncic missing. Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. He drops it from range. He's got 13.
Well, Johnson's feel for the game keeps showing itself, takes advantage of the space behind the arc.
Doncic against Young. Top of the key. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Man, we see this from Trey often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. And here's Reeves outside. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Johnson finds Porzingis. On the wing, Daniels. Doncic against Young. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Ayton passes to Reeves. Hachimura outside. Ayton, a screen on Johnson. Hachimura from long range.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
I just love the aggressive finish.
No, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there. The Lakers, third.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Now here's Hachimura. He's covered closely. Doncic outside. Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. And again, the Lakers, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Johnson passes to Porzingis. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Smart outside. Outside Reeves. The 3. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got his 6th assist of the night.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Doncic against Young. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. There's Young with the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And there's a 3-second violation. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kristaps Porzingis.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Young with it. 16 points for him. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Daniels. They kick it out to Porzingis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Porzingis has got 8.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Here's Young. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. And it's now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead. And Ayton has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Timeout. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Atlanta, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Johnson with it, picked up by Reeves. Young from long range, nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 21 points in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Reeves. He's got 18. Pass to Hayes. Gets the bucket and the foul. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Jackson Hayes. Watch out.
What's up? And that one misses. The Hawks leading. Here's Daniels. 6 points for him. Oh, got a piece of it. Young.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw no good.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Good on the second one.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA. Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Doncic! Count it!
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Doncic with it, and it's Young picking him up. And finished off by Hayes.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Atlanta's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Inside, tipped. Now here's Smart, tightly guarded. Pass to Ayton. Rebound Atlanta. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Johnson a screen on Smart. And here's Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young from long range. Ooh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Hayes against Porzingis. Hayes, the pass to Ayton. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Ayton's got 13 now.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Atlanta making some changes. Green's checked in for Johnson. Kennard comes in for Daniels. And it's Shamet in for Trae Young. There's 1:12 left in the third. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Vincent. Perfect execution from Porzingis.
And that's a primetime alley-oop from the 7'3" Porzingis.
1 minute left to play in the third quarter. Reeves against Green. Down low. Count it for Vincent. Vincent's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Porzingis. It's Hayes with the rebound. Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's James. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Now Kennard. Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Young. Takes a three. From way downtown, Young!
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
And here's Doncic. And he lobs it up top. Kennard against Doncic. Kennard outside. Pass to Gay. Now Young takes the three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Doncic against Young. Doncic outside. James with the ball. Up and over Kennard. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Hawks trail by 4. Outside Young. Wide open look. And it's good for 2. Young's got 30 points.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Larabia. Green covering. Doncic left side. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Two minutes gone by here in the 4th. Kennard passes to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Doncic. Young, way outside. Okongwu with the bucket.
He gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
Assist goes to
Here's Doncic. James outside. Jacks up a three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Hawks trail by 5. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Young against Doncic. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Young can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 5. James outside. Over Kennard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. James has got 21 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Young from long range knocks down the long J.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
And there's James from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kennard against James. Back to Young. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Launches a 3. Ooh, you can't let Young get going from there.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They lead by 1. There's the drive. Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Gay. And Daniels is subbed in for Kennard. Hayes up top. And stolen by Green. Tipped away. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Doncic. Luka with the finish.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Hawks trail by 3. Outside Young. Here's Daniels. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Smart finds Doncic. Reeves against Green. Pass to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Doncic. Puts it up. Rebound, Trae Young.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Risachet, he's checked in for Green. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura's checked in.
DeAndre Ayton, the second. First team foul. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Doncic. The 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Here's Risachet. He's covered by Reeves. Young from long range. Fires in the triple. Young's got 42 in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Doncic. Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Smart. Now here's Reeves. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got 7 assists in the game.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
From the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Johnson a screen on Doncic. Young way outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And the Lakers have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Great pass from Rui there. You can see he likes setting up his teammate.
Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Daniels. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now Doncic. Five to shoot. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks shooting around 53% in the 4th. And there's the lob. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Young against Doncic. Doncic! You see the strength.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
There's a minute 12 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Young against Doncic. Young misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Good D by Porzingis. And for Atlanta, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And now we've got an intentional foul. There's 42 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Here's Young. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. .32 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And an intentional foul right there. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Porzingis for 3. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Yes!
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Hayden against Porzingis. Pass to Young.